How's it going, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Borderlands 3 Moxxi Heist of the Handsome Jackpot. And in today's episode, I want to show you what I changed. So obviously my character has changed. I have this golden Handsome Jack mask hanging from my gun. Looks pretty ridiculous. Also, I noticed I didn't pick up a quest here. Let's do it.
Ça va?
Shitty. It's an acid trip.
I am known as H17C, or Hitch.
I actually don't know what are we going to do, but I have this gun. It's called Lucky 7. And it's a legendary from this DLC, so I don't know how it works because I haven't used it yet. I have just a better version of my previous gun. This is the same gun we've been using this whole DLC, except it's just a different version of it. I finally changed my Layuda to something slightly better, which is this sniper rifle that I actually got from... I got it from Grey Wharf on my flak. I think it looks pretty cool, except for this alien part attached to it. And I got a flacker too. Flag the World. Flacker is a shotgun reoccurring from the previous game. Borderlands 2, I believe Borderlands pre-sequel also had the flacker, except it was slightly different. Might have a different name. Flacker has the same fucking paint job as Unkept Herald, which I never understood why it does that. It's supposed to be a pair. Also, I got this like bouncing pair. I don't know what it does. I finally changed my class mod. You know what? I think this mod might stay. I might keep this one, just because it actually boosts my things that I actually like. And I got this improved Rico, some kind of shield, and it has a chance of reflecting projectiles. Okay.
Service with the highest kill count of any Hyperion bot.
Highest kill count of any Hyperion bot. So we gotta go and look for like robots for this.
They are a threat to my legacy. Please find and destroy the R&D lab. You will be compensated.
R&D lab. Okay, fine, R&D lab. R&D lab actually is in the same area as the main plot where we're going. When I first got there, I thought like, oh my god, where the hell is the R&D lab? And I was looking for it, and I didn't realize that it was in the same place. Just don't bother looking for it, because you haven't went to that place yet, and it's nowhere on the map. Even though the quest told me to go and use the fast travel system. But what on earth would I use the fast travel system for if I'd never even been to that place? So I'm kind of hoping today I can actually finish this DLC, so that I can start recording Wattam. And also, maybe I would record like a couple of episodes of Mega Man. Just for the Borderlands, I have not recorded in like 2 weeks, and I still have a lot of episodes left. By a lot, I mean like 5. I remember the time. Actually, it was like the first year of me recording videos. Where during my during my Fallout 4 Let's Play. You know how I begun recording Fallout 4 and then I just kind of stopped because I actually lended the game to a friend. And then he gave it back to me like half a year later. And I was like, oh man, I guess I gotta complete the Let's Play. Guess I gotta finish it. So I finished it. And the entirety of November I was just uploading Fallout 4 like every day. Kind of like this series is uploaded every day. Oh, by the way, this is another episode that comes out the same day I recorded because I don't know, I guess because of Christmas and me not recording a couple of days. Ended up me having to record videos like on the fly. So anyway, I guess we're going, no wait, it's not the way I gotta go. Game's telling me to go this way. We're going back to this stupid place. Remember it? It's the beginning of the game.
Now do your thing, sugar. Clear the area for Timothy, and he'll be with you in a moment.
Clear the area for Timothy. I will do anything for Timothy. He's my favorite. Also, this Handsome Jackpot is beginning to annoy me. It's pretty big. So what I learned about this gun, because it just so happened that Trolls Dude uploaded a video about this gun the same day I was starting using it. So apparently it does not cause enemies to catch on acid, you know, like how you would shoot an enemy with acid weapon normally. they would start melting like a robot. Just begin to melt. Well, this gun does not do that. Instead, what you get is... Instead what you get... Fucking hell, burst fire. Are these explosions around when you kill an enemy. And I think those ones are the ones that can actually make enemies melt. Doubt they can hit me.
The one making this place smell like porn.
I forgot I was supposed to follow him.
Yes! There it is!
There we go, Timothy
move it,
looks like
kiddo.
Handsome Jack now. Let's move it, kiddo. Can I walk in there? So do you like my hat? This is also an item, and this whole skin I use. From this DLC I thought it would be fitting to use just stuff from this DLC. You know, the mask, the golden masks also from this DLC.
Hey there, baby
I'm gonna stand
doll
here with
Jack
you.
here. I need you to go ahead.
Go inside him. Oh my god, this is terrifying.
Yeah, that's some high quality double helix.
Let's not do that.
Isn't that right there? I'm handsome down to the cell, baby. Oh, I discussed myself.
Confirmed. Scanning facial recognition.
Sure, doll. You go ahead and get a nice gander at this handsome face.
Confirmed. Scanning personal style.
Yeah,
Garbage.
Totally. Check out these threads.
Confirmed.
I'm right.
Identity confirmed. Looking good, Jack.
Yeah, don't I know it?
Is that actually necessary?
All right, pumpkin, chop, chop, move those toothpick legs. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, I sort of got lost in the roll there for a little bit. Just really excited to get the hell out of this casino. Anyway,
Seems like he
let's
went
go.
blind. I'm over here. Let's go. No access zone. Okay, we gotta go to this Jack's secret. It's one of the bigger locations, so I'm not sure how long the episode's gonna end up being. But yeah, this location is pretty big. Also, you know what? I might actually try to use this revolver now. Because I have not used it. I just fired it like once. But I have not used it properly. Then went on a rampage and started killing bandits with it. So I guess that's not a proper use of my gun. So I want to see one thing about Flacker. Can he actually have sticky? Or does he work exactly the same? Does it work exactly the same as it did in the previous games? Because if it does, then I'm not sure if they made it any better in this game, because Flacker was kinda garbage.
Not to brag, but I have become self-aware.
I cannot change it,
It is highly unpleasant.
and it seems to work exactly the same. Have we not used the Flacker already?
Be superseded. I must
I remember we had a shotgun called the Red Line, and it was a new legendary shotgun in this game,
I will be in a command.
but it was in the base game.
I've got bullets with your name on them. Well, hey, that came out wrong.
So I think... Oh no, I would have to start using it. Also, the robot we're tasked to kill, he does not, apparently, he is immune to acid.
Get lawsuit fodder! You found an old bottle of Torx Fragaton Bob sauce. Lamb shell chilies, gunpowder, seasoned rock salt.
Oh, it's a one-shot reload, really?
And also
Garbage.
explodes. But my law nerds told me you can't sell explosives.
Oh yeah, I
or
also...
condiments, so we recalled it. Can you believe that shit? That means
I also
you're a new bomb sauce.
spent some money, spent some iridium. I don't even remember what I bought from this iridium.
Get out!
I bought some kind of like... I don't know, I think I bought like skins for my character. I think I have like one skin left to buy, and then I'll just have like animation and stuff. I should just farm some iridium once in a while. Is there like maybe... Oh crap. So I think this gun kinda sucks.
Still got it.
I can't even aim properly with it. I just kinda have to hope that the enemy will happen to be where I'm hoping he will be. What about an enemy that's far away? With any other shotgun I could just shoot them, but with this shotgun I kinda have to hope for the best.
So get this, these desperate assholes
Another
are gambling
Handsome
away
Jack.
their life savings and then coming back for more. It's too easy. Oh, thank God I don't have to deal with these losers face to face. I mean, they're so poor, and the smell. You know what? I could give away deodorant. I would. Nah, screw that. I would just make them pay for it. Cause Jack's got a casino, baby. Having a great time. Yeah. All right. Anyway, happy Mother's Day. Love you lots. Talk again next year.
Happy Mother's Day. That's a strange recording, actually. Happy Mother's Day. Wasn't like Jack given away to his grandma? Happy Mother's Day. I don't... unless he's talking to his wife? No, I don't think he would talk to his wife since his wife is dead. Oh my god, this shotgun is garbage. Did he kill the target? I'm more damaging myself than I'm damaging anything else. Also, why is my health at 1 all the time? I think it has something to do with my stupid shield. So I might have, because of me being stupid and forcing myself to use legendaries, might have made myself even shittier. Ironically enough. Like, I got a lot of shield. But so what? When it's gonna run out, I'm gonna be fucking dead. I thought maybe the gimmick of this gun is since it's called Lucky 7, maybe every 7th shot is like way more powerful. But I see that there was like something next to my gun. Oh, I see what it does. It has some kind of roll going on every time I reload. See? Showed up on the side of the gun, and it just kind of chooses what. Well, that's actually really cool. Like this time, I think it boosted my damage. Also, it's kind of like a glitched weapon from pre-sequel, because glitched weapons had that gimmick going on. That they would at random just start having, like, I don't know, different fire rates. Or more damage, or they would start acting like shotguns or something. It's similar to it, except it's on a slot machine thing. See, a DLC like this is a perfect opportunity to introduce some kind of pay-to-win mechanic, or maybe like actually, like the game, if fucking, it would be so easy just to make Iridium some kind of paid currency, but they didn't. And I'm not sure if it's Take-Two's decision not to fuck up Borderlands 3, because Take-Two are the one that publish Gearbox's games, even though Gearbox is also a publisher, but Take-Two happens to publish Borderlands. I think they might have some kind of publishing rights to the game, I don't know. Not that deep into Borderlands. More interested in the lore, not the fucking law. That was the rack. That's a rat, not a rack, I'm sorry.
Now how do we get
Him,
past those
him,
branch
him.
nests? Perhaps if the Volunteer finds the right
Perhaps we blow the shit out of it.
Through the rat nests. Chemicals can burn like fire.
Everything can burn like fire. Alcohol can burn like fire. Everything can burn like fucking fire. Also, they actually expanded the bank size in this DLC. Like, not like this DLC has some kind of new bank. What I mean is that they just simply made your normal bank able to store way more items, which is really useful because I actually ran out of space and I couldn't fit some of the legendaries I had. There's more legendaries than I have space in my inventory. And in this game, for some reason, finding a legendary is really easy. I bet we'll find another legendary in this episode. Because there's a boss fight at the end of this area. Have I by any chance missed my my opportunity to get that robot? No, it's ahead of this strange room. Yeah, okay, the lab is over here. Also, I bet the robot would remind me of when I got too close. I like this gun, but I really hate my shield. Oh, what's this? Like, I've not been using any revolvers for the whole game, but... Oh, this one's legendary, so I'm giving it up.
I'm on fire!
So it's an excuse to be used. Well, you're about to be, literally. See an enemy's health bars, but I can't see the enemies. If my clone gets the same thing as I do. This insane running so fast is ridiculous.
Down so you can get through.
How does he run so fast? He's so old. an old man. He runs faster than I would ever imagine. He has like something in his legs. Oh yeah, also the gun like does some grenade things, but I'm not sure if that's actually the gun's fault. It might actually just simply be me, because I notice how sometimes when I shoot a gun, I just kind of shoot out a grenade as well.
Turn it off manually.
VIP teleport, baby.
There's Timothy. Why does it look like he's about to betray me? Like maybe he's about to activate a turret and be like, oh well, you're all behind the wall. Or not. I guess he's about to be captured.
What the hell? Vault under a little help?
Oh, I knew a betrayal's coming up.
Help, packed in thing, or
Oh, damn it.
I already did, Timothy. And you're going straight to pretty boy, pretty boy.
Son of a bastard. I knew you couldn't trust a mullet.
I couldn't refuse. No hard feelings. Who am I kidding? Of course hard feelings. But I did tell you, only a fool trusts a human. And I'm a human, which makes you a freaking fool. Freddy's out, sucker!
He flipped me off. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Freddy, you beautiful son of a bitch! I trusted you!
What the hell
I
is
trusted
going
your
on down
mullet.
there?
Fashionable bastard stole Timothy from right under my nose. He's taken the poor boy out to pretty boy.
Son of a bitch.
Force field
Pretty boy, oh
shutdown
man.
complete.
Zane's dialogue. I couldn't.
Okay.
I kind of
sounds
regret I
harmless,
didn't
but
pick
Tim
Zane
did what
and
we
just
needed him for.
flack on my Let's
All
Play.
we can
Actually,
do
no.
now
On
is
Let's
proceed
Play
with
will be
plan.
interesting to
Find
have the
the
most
power
interesting
source in the
character.
Tower District
And
and
Zane
shut
always
it
has the
down.
most interesting things to say.
You got it, Moxxi.
Anything for you, Moxxi.
A lot of loader activity in that sector. Watch your ass.
I shipped it. I don't know about you, but I shipped it.
New security protocol.
Or Amber? I guess Zane said Amber to marry him. Does it sound like he just said it as a joke? Like, yeah, Amber's kinda hot. And I guess Zane likes women that set things on fire, so maybe that's the thing.
Get him! You should back away.
I'm gonna outrun my model. Remember how in TF2, if you've ever played TF2, I did. And in TF2, they added a gun that was actually called Pretty Boy's Blast? No wait, that was Pretty Boy's Babyface Blaster, I think it was. It was a set of two weapons. There was a Pretty Boy pistol and a Babyface Blaster. And they were both references to some kind of 1930s gangsters from Chicago or something. Pretty Boy and Babyface. And the thing about him, like, okay, I used Pretty Boy's pistol a lot because when it first came out, it actually gave you plus 15 health. So that was the reason alone to use that pistol. Just to have a scout with way more health than he should. But the Babyface Blaster, when it came out, was absolutely overpowered because what happened to it. Okay, it might have not got the damage like a normal scattergun would have. What happened to the gun? I don't know whether it's intentional or not. I guess it wasn't.
Oh, hey there, deadbeat.
I hate Pretty Boy with
Now that
pistol.
I've got Timothy,
That's
well, now
each time you shot
the
someone,
real fun
you would
begins.
start running way faster than you normally should, to the point where you run almost as fast as Zane does right now.
Now
And
I gotta go break this Timothy.
well, not right
bastard.
now, but when he
Excuse
runs really
me.
fast. And when that
Ignore
happened,
them and keep moving. There's an
Scout
elevator
would tend
coming
to,
up that should
his
take you
model
where you
would
need
tend to
go.
outrun his hitbox. So basically you couldn't be hit because enemies would aim for you, but what they should have done is aim behind you because you actually run faster than your hitbox. I'm not sure how much the delay was, like was the hitbox right behind Scout? Were you supposed to shoot like way behind him? I don't know, but I remember that I really liked that shotgun and it was fucking amazing. Then later they added like a back shotgun or something. That was like a shotgun that does more damage when you shoot someone in the back. It wasn't very great. It was whatever actually. It wasn't even that great.
Stop! That really freaking hard you get it the handoff. It's grafted to me. No!
Wait, hold on. Am I going to? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Timothy's getting his hand chopped off.
The idea, Timo. Now start unlocking your stuff.
That Freddy?
or I'm
No.
getting the sore.
It'd be funny if it was him. Just
No!
Let's crack on!
crack on, crop up, crack away. Krakatoa, let's crack this up.
Reveal your secrets.
What you got for me? A legendary gun? A purple gun? I normally care, but I don't. Usually when I play through this game, it's not like I'm only picking legendaries.
How fast this cow would brew.
Even in Borderlands 2, I was only like selecting legendaries to use.
Oh, what does this button do?
What does this button do? Breaks the elevator, that's what it does.
Damn it. You're nearly there. Just jump.
All you gotta do is jump. Go ahead and jump. I was always quite scared of elevators as a kid. I think because I saw a movie where the elevator broke and they like fall down. And I had to like time to jump perfectly just so they wouldn't break their legs.
Just for the crack.
And I was like, oh my god, this can happen? But I never thought elevators can be this terrifying. I was also kind of scared of like doors that opened by themselves to the sides. Because I thought like, oh, what if they malfunction and just shut while I was crossing? They would cut me in half. I remember how first time I saw Happy Tree Friends, I actually thought it was like a cartoon, because that's the intention. I bet so many people have fucking terrifying memories with Happy Tree Friends. Just because I saw it and then they thought it was a normal cartoon. So I was just kind of, I had like my dad came to some party and they brought me with them, my parents. And it was my dad's friend. And I guess they, I don't know, because he didn't really hit kids, so he didn't know how to play for me. And he just turned on the TV and it just happened to play some cartoon. And it would happen to be Happy Tree Friends. I didn't even know that Happy Tree Friends was on TV at some point. I thought it was more like a web series. And he turned it on. And I remember there was an episode where the moose got like impaled on a pirate ship. Like they were both inside a whale, and one of the guys shot the moose with a harpoon in the head. At first I thought it was just silly, like there was no blood, it just like a harpoon stuck in his head, and the moose died. But I thought like, okay, Billy and Mandy has some grim comedy too, you know, with, like characters gets pointy objects stuck in them. So at first I thought it was just a joke. Like at first it was just supposed to be like this grim cartoon that's actually just looks like it's for kids. Like look, it's very childish, but it's actually kind of weird. But I didn't know that next what's gonna happen is the whale like shot out the squirrel, and then the squirrel got impaled and it was just a little blood. It was really terrifying. By the way, I've seen episode 8. When I finished last episode, I went immediately to watch the last episode of Mandalorian, because the videos were costing so fucking long. Jesus Christ, it was like 2 hours. Console to my fucking hard drive, and oh yeah, I'm keep getting mail. I'm keep forgetting about that. By the way, we gotta take a little detour here. Go visit that robot. I believe it's this way. So the robot's immune to acid, surprisingly, and I gotta kill him without an acid weapon. Which on my flak was easy because my flak doesn't even have any acid weapons. Just a shotgun, just some Jacob weapons. That's what I mostly use on my flak. Well, I guess this gun is out.
Well done. You must clear out the security so we may get to work.
Not sure about the flak. The flak sucks, I hate it. Can't properly aim with it. I could try it on the boss. There's a boss fight coming up in this place. And what I could try is the Flacker, because Flacker, you know, has a lot of explosions going on, so maybe Flacker's some kind of secret weapon against bosses. Maybe he just excels its full potential at bosses. See, I equipped that legendary grenade because my clone still drops grenades. And so I thought he might have dropped some grenades for me. I have a really cool grenade on my Flak. It's kind of like a fastball, similar to it. I wanted to use the fastball, but I didn't found it, so I went with that one instead, and it was similar in use. And how it works is, when you throw a grenade, it's like a circle of grenades that forms, and they all fly in one direction. So it's kind of like a fast fire rate grenade almost. Oh, I'm supposed to activate something. Look, a teeny weeny robot. The robot should come out of this door.
Access the prototypes and destroy them for the glory of my record.
What am I? Wait, what am I doing?
Yes, destroy my competition.
Oh wait, never mind. Sleigh loader. I think they gave a little too much sentience to these loaders. Now these loaders are still weak to acid. This one even walked into an acid pipe.
Prototypes destroyed. Vital corrosion-powered prototype face melt in danger. Activating face melt in defense mode.
It's a face melt is the one immune to acid.
Remains. Prepare for battle.
I think he actually says it when you show up.
Do not attempt to use corrosive weapons on face
Yeah, he even tells you that.
is immune.
He is an acid weapon. I was actually curious, like, because you see like fire loaders, you see electric loaders, ice loaders. I don't know if there's a radiation loaders, I don't think so. So I guess this guy's the only acid loader in the whole game.
My record is now safe.
He's a unique enemy. No, he left acid.
Not to brag, but I am sipping oil out of a coconut shell with a small paper umbrella. It is delightful.
I'm a king.
For your assistance in this matter. Our business is concluded. Aloha.
Aloha. What is he in Hawaii? Okay, I got an epic shotgun. Let's continue with this area. I don't think this area is as long as some of the other areas. Like the one with where we met Freddy, the robot. No, it wasn't a robot, it was like a dog.
That guy had plans on plans on plans. Wow him with the glitz and glamour on one hand.
Also, one of the most shittiest damn jumps in the whole game takes place here. This one. You gotta somehow pull it off. But wait, I don't wanna fail it.
This is exactly what I was worried about. Vault Hunter, we still need to shut down the power to those turrets, but you've got to jam up the factory if we're going to slow down Pretty Boy.
Look, I gotta get rid of the bloaters. I can't pull off a difficult jump with them, goddamn, interrupting me.
This can't be how you saw this going.
It's funny that enemies fall over now in the game, because it's like in Borderlands 2 they didn't hit them like at ragdolls. I mean, they had ragdolls, but actually, did they hit ragdolls? I think it's only like on occasions they did. Okay, I gotta make this jump. It's absolutely annoying. And by the way, falling into lava does not just set you on fire, it kills you immediately. I don't know why. Because when I first saw it, I was like, ah, whatever, I'm just gonna stand in this lava for a second and figure it out. I'm not gonna die immediately, right? But no, you die immediately. And I died like 3 times. You have to do it from this angle, but you gotta like fly around the corner. You gotta like jump a little bit to the left and then like turn to the right as you jump. It's almost as annoying as that one jump when you're looking for the radio stations. On that fucking Elpis 6 or no wait. I forgot what the fucking name of the planet are. No, no, Elpis 6. It was called Eden 6.
Ah, merci, my little flame.
Yeah, Eden 6. Eden 6 had this one annoying jump that was so hard to pull off. Because you gotta like jump, but there's like a roof above your head so you can't fully jump. And you gotta jump at like an arc.
Gotta hand it to him. He knows how to strike a deal. So, in closing, bye forever!
So Freddy betrayed us. I was expecting the mayor, to be honest, because he's just kinda weird. Maybe he would like be, oh my god, you guys are filthy. Ooh. That's a Scourge. That's the rocket launcher I used to use on my flak. It just kinda shoots out a big missile. Nothing to brag home about. I only like 2 rocket launchers in the whole game. Every other one, rocket launchers are kind of crappy in this game, to be honest. But the one I found in this DLC, called the Ion Cannon, is actually really good. Hit. Darn it. I busted a nut. And there's another one. It's called the Freeman, and I believe it's actually a Half-Life reference. And that one's pretty cool because you can actually guide the rocket, just like the rocket launcher in Half-Life. I remember that that's the one I wanted to get for my flag, but now I have the Ion Cannon, and the Ion Cannon is pretty cool. So maybe I'll get the Freeman for my modes. My gunner class. Silver gunner class. Who was Silver Gunner again? I don't remember. Just remember the name. Oh look, a constructor. Oh my god, he died. He is surprisingly weak. Thought it was gonna be like a mini boss. You know what? If DLCs became more like this, I'll be in heaven. Because this is a really good DLC. It's like the only game I ever bought that actually got a season pass because I knew it would be worth it. It could not turn out to be worth it. It could turn out, oh, it seems like Borderlands is a complete failure, and none of the DLCs would ever even come out. That probably could be a possibility. Why am I shooting lasers out of my face? But it seems like, you know, I kind of had high hopes for the game. I spent a lot of money for the special edition. Especially since it seems like the special edition exclusively comes with a steelbook. And if it didn't, which I thought it didn't, I thought it was just this expensive, but no, it seems like it was this expensive because it comes in a steelbook. Which I didn't want it a steelbook because I just simply wanted to put the book and, you know, the case with the game on my shelf. But now I put it in like a, I can't even like shove it in between different other games. It might damage the box, might scratch it or something, so it just lays on top of every other box. In a display case, not really a display case. You know, maybe it'll be worth it something. Well, maybe this game will turn out to be rare. I don't think so, 'cause I think it sold pretty well. I can't believe this game was only nominated to like one Game of the Year award, and didn't even won it. I think it was like the best action game. And maybe a best first-person shooter. I voted for this game. I think I'm happy that best racing game, best sports game turned out to be Crash Team Racing. That game's amazing. Absolutely brilliant. Even with the microtransactions, I don't think it's ruined that much. I admit the Grand Prix that they keep adding every month. I think they could, you know, it could be less grindy, because I'm like, every goddamn month I was keep playing this game, keep turning it on every day, just to do these daily and quick challenges. And they're not even like interesting, all they are is just something like customize a car and race it, win a race, check out what's in store, beat the time trial. It's not really anything I would write home about. Some of them are more challenging, like I had this one challenge that was beat Oxide in Ginger Joy Ride, which is the new Christmas track, and that was really difficult. Am I going the right way? What is this? Is this connected to where I am? No, it's underneath me. Okay. Well, it seems like we still have a way to go, so let's keep going instead of wasting time looking at the map. I was talking about episode 8 of Mandalorian. That was the best episode so far. It had probably one of the funniest scenes I ever seen in Star Wars, which was these two scout troopers arguing at the beginning, because one of them got to see Baby Yoda for a split second and the other one didn't, and they really wanted to see him. And then they beat the crap out of Baby Yoda, and that was like the funniest shit. I wish they actually just beat him up. And it had really fucking awesome scenes. They revealed Mango's face. I was about to say Mango. Yeah, that's his name, Mango. They revealed his face. I mean, he looks like his actor that plays him, so I don't know what I was expecting. His name is Jin, apparently. That's an okay name for Star Wars characters. Could be something dumber. Could be Plo Koon or whatever. You know what, that Jedi, I have a silly name, because like in the prequels, he looks really badass, but he has a dumbass name. Because he's like the one with like really weird eyes. He looks like he's wearing eye patches on both sides. It's like some kind of insect eyes. He looks really badass, except he's Plo Koon. I think his name is Plo Koon. He looks badass, except he just fucking has a dumb name.
Didn't anyone teach you how to fight?
Jesus Christ, what is this? It's actually supposed to kill me? Maybe I shouldn't walk into that. Yeah, there was some sad moments, like no other episode. Not even any movies with Star Wars.
Control room is nearby.
Made me both laugh and kinda sad at the same time. I don't know, did episode 9 make me laugh or sad? No, it didn't. It just made me go like, oh my god, come on. Don't say Skywalker, please. That was the only reaction I had for the whole movie. And maybe one like, oh come on. Why did you do that? Why did that have to happen? It was when Kylo Ren died, because I was like hoping that he would just be good. And maybe Rey would die. I was thinking it would be a way better arc for her. Like maybe he would then like bring her body to the rebels and he would like be, oh guys, I'm also a good guy now. I didn't kill her, I promise. Because like she's the only one that I think got to know that I got to see the good side of Kylo Ren. No one else ever got to see it. That sucks. Hey, what am I doing? I was too busy killing robots. With the power cable, probably shoot it. What else do you do in this game? You shoot stuff. So we got a Scourge. Scourge is an okay rocket launcher. I think it's too slow. I think for it to be way more effective would have to be just like you point stuff at something and you pull the trigger and it just immediately blows up. And it's not that. It's not even close to being that. So how do I get up there? Do I get up there even? Is that what I gotta do? Shit. I really hope I'll finish this in today's episode. Not this location. I meant to say that I hope that I will finish this whole DLC. How do I get up there? Can I go through this? Can't go through this anymore. It's not even the way I entered. The hell am I doing? Is there like a way back? Oh, I see. Okay. How do you get up there again? Thank God this game has a way more advanced map than the previous games, because in the previous games I would still be confused as where to go. Environmental kills, that's my favorite kind of kill. When you use something around you to kill enemies. Except I didn't kill anyone, I just weakened them. It's a cool place. Oh look, a lever. Wonder what it does.
Oh, you little bastard.
How did you find my secret lever?
Got everything I need to finish you off.
It was
And I
disguised
can
as a normal
start it
lever.
back up again. Your efforts are fruitless. Fruitless.
Fruitless. Fruitful. Fruitful efforts. Cute little robot is dead now.
86 gold bricks.
I think the wagon wheel that I use as my revolver of choice on my flak. You know what? Every revolver in this game is pretty cool. King Skull, Maggie, Companion, wagon wheel, even the Lucky 7 is pretty good. Because it gets these like random effects on it. But my the one I use, I wanted to get companion because I thought like, oh my god, a fire revolver, that's awesome. But then I started to use wagon wheel because that's the one I found instead, and that one's even better, I think, because it's like I think it actually works like no matter even if you score criticals or not, you get like 6 bullets ricocheting from an enemy. You know, like a wagon wheel has like 6 parts coming out of the center. I guess the bullet pattern in this on this gun forms a wagon wheel. That's why they called it that. And in this, like this gun case, I don't think it even ricochets bullets. I don't see it. I don't see them ricocheting. So I thought it would be more teaming for this gun to have 7 bullets in the mag. That would be more fitting for a gun called Moxxi 7. I'm gonna try to get the robot at the end with maybe Flacker. I equipped Flacker for a reason to use it. Flacker just has a really unfortunate fate of being a shitty gun. And in Flacker in Borderlands 2 there was this thing where I think if you had a Q.U.B.E or any rocket launcher, I think, if you fired it and changed it to a rocket launcher really quickly, then the Flacker bullets would go way further than they should. But I say, a shotgun should work like a shotgun, like you point at people, you shoot and they die. And you don't have to do any stupid bullshit by like changing to a rocket launcher every time after you shoot, just for the gun not to suck dick as bad.
Call this a successful operation.
That is just literally a sign of a really shitty weapon.
Here, Moxxi. How do I get past?
I'm sorry, Sugar. There's nothing on the map. Maybe you can shut it down some other way.
Damn it, I already... Oh, fuck. Really? It didn't work because it didn't lit up. You have to shoot the barrel. To be clever. Just to figure out a solution to the world pollution. Where's it going? This is where the main bad guy is. I'm gonna wait for my drone to come back. See if I missed anything around. These gun cases? No, it's just some garbage cases. Cases full of garbage. There you go. Missed a chest. I think I might have a white rarity weapon in my equipment. Maybe that's why I suck so bad, because I have a shitty ass weapon in my backpack. Scourge looks pretty cool though, it's like a green gun. Maybe a reference to Scourge the Hedgehog, he was green. Because if I read fucking Sonic Universe comics, I did, and there was a anti-Sonic in that called Scourge. I don't know why Sonic, like the opposite of Sonic, would be Scourge, but sure. And he was like a green Sonic with blue eyes and a leather jacket, and he was kind of a huge dick, and that's it. Now it's his team.
You could storm half the galaxy with an army like this.
It's pretty cool,
and
actually.
Pretty Boy nearly has his
Really,
hands on
really
all
cool
of it.
visually. I'm gonna take a picture. No, I can't. Fuck. You know what? Taking a picture by just pressing 2 analogs down would be way. Oh wait, I still got a location to go through. But I was right in front of the enemy, the boss fight. Don't you dare to fucking kill me. I have 1 health, but doesn't mean shit. Started playing Yakuza finally, because for the first time I played Yakuza, I just really quickly gave up. I got to the fight where Majima kidnapped the little girl I'm protecting just to provoke me to fight him. And in that fight with him, I didn't get any healing items, so he obliterated my ass. But this time I got through him, and now, I don't know, I'm just like, keep running around the city and just doing like side objectives for people. Cause I'm like something like in a proper RPG game. Can I pick this up? The side objectives in this game are pretty easy. Because the thing, you know, you don't have to run around on a huge map or something. You're not tasked to like go to the other end of the world just to free someone. Like there's this one quest in Skyrim that you get like really early on, but you can only complete it. I mean, I guess you could complete it like as soon as you get it, but it's totally not worth it because the quest takes place on like the other end of the world. And it always annoys me just to have that quest in my quest log and not be able to finish it for like the longest time. Also, that slot machine thing on my gun just doesn't stay long enough for me to even realize what kind of gimmick I got.
I just came across a new sub-menu up here, and I think
What new
I've got
sub-menu?
just the thing for you. The house always wins, deadbeat.
Found this probe. I think we're about to fight it. This gun could work pretty well, I suppose. Let's see the deadbeat. I mean the robot I'm about to fight. To be honest, doesn't look very threatening. Looks like a stupid beacon. Fabricator. What out of hell? Oh wait. There we go. Prove useful. Hey, it's actually pretty good. Shame I'm about to die. If only maybe I didn't hit 1 health. That shield was the worst choice I could have made. Also, I'm not keeping Scourge on my equipment because I already had one. Come on, keep my robot around, my clone, I mean. Come on, Flacker, I'm gonna prove you're not as shitty as you are, as you seem. Look, if I aim correctly, he does like a crap ton of damage. Also, I have to like stand in the right position though. I think around here. There you go, almost had him. Did I got an ion cannon?
I still got the man with the magic hand, and I'm just getting started. Once I unlock the full potential of this casino, you and your friggin' friends are dead.
I wish you couldn't have to reload after every shot.
Now let's
Hey, show me
see
what
if
you
we cut off the
got.
power to those
Is that the
turrets.
ion?
There's
Yeah,
a pipe
it's the
nearby
ion
fueling
cannon,
the
okay.
generator. Blow it to Kingdom Come.
I'm gonna keep this, by the way. It's a really good weapon. Where is it? I'll show you what it does. It's a Vladov gun. Kinda looks like it should be a Hyperion gun. I believe it's a gun actually coming back from pre-sequel. And just really good. So what it does is instead of like shooting a missile, it's a charge-up shot rocket. But when you charge it up and hit something, it's really accurate. So you don't have to like shoot. The only downside I guess is that you have to charge up the shot. But if you can look past that, this gun is absolutely amazing. I'm not gonna use it now. But yeah, I'm gonna use it on the final boss, I think, because that's how I beat the final boss. Before, this weapon just absolutely shreds the final boss. It's a good thing they gave you that. It seems like you just get it every time. So if you want an ion cannon of your own, just come to this DLC and kill the guy. Kill the bot. I don't even remember what the bot was called. I didn't really care. The beacon looking thing that I just shot to death. Proving that Flacker maybe not be so useless. Can I get like through here? Oh, I was supposed to shoot something?
Switching to emergency power reserve and locking down tower.
It'd be cool if this all gave me iridium.
The turrets are shutting down. Good work, Vault Hunter. But we're not done yet.
So I have this skill that when I shoot, I just randomly
Now get the hell
spit
out
out
of
a
there. We've got to stop
grenade.
that madman.
And it
Get
seems
the
like
hell off of me, you freaking psycho! No can do, Timothy.
and it seems like my grenade just bounces around and blows up things.
And give me a hand.
That's a really funny pun you just made. Anyway, let's not the thing. Wrong button. Don't even know why they would bother with these fast travel stations since I can fast travel from anywhere I want. Let's go back to his hideout. Timothy has been kidnapped. He's been tortured. Freddy have betrayed us. I am heartbroken. Down to the core. Or down to the whatever. I don't know. You got a Tear gun? No, I don't. I had one before, but now I don't. I got no Tear weapons. I do have a lot of different weapons though. Like I have a Maggie. That maybe after this DLC is over, I'm gonna use the Maggie. Just gonna use it. No reason. Just like to see a Maggie. Also, I thought they made this so that every legendary actually has a designated spot where it drops from. So if that's the case, then I might look for a Maggie and a fastball and some other things. Like some guns have designated drop spot, like the Freeman drops from that fat guy that you fight at the end.
Get to that tower,
That
Vault
location
Hunter.
in Eden
You've
6
got to
where you
stop
meet
Pretty
Mordecai and Brick
Boy.
and
The
Mox and
ultrasound ready.
Tina.
I'm on my way.
And you meet them there, and at the end you have to fight like a big fat guy to capture Camelot. He apparently drops the Freeman. I don't remember his name though. Okay, this one we keep. This one we sell. I don't fucking need it. I'm gonna keep that for the final boss. So I gotta go meet with Amber, but what I'm gonna do is end the episode here. So, like I say every episode, and I dance in front of this crate because I'm obsessed with it. See you fellas in the next episode. Bye.